Hello, I didn't even mean to. I wasn't actually ready, but I like put my hand down and pressed start streaming. But I guess we're here right now. Okay, well, I think I was ready to go, but here we are. Anyway, let me just do my thing. That really took me off guard, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle it. So we're going pop out chat. Pop out all chat. So we get rid of this. Get rid of that. And here we are. And I'm just gonna open up my music application to give me some LED screen light. There we go. So we are live. Sorry, I was like about to click live, but then I was like, and I'm like, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. But it's fine. It's fine. We're doing it. Now, is this too bright? I feel like my windows move around a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm just here in my room doing a live video. Live stream. So basically this morning there was actually like some storms going on or something. Well, there was storms going on because I woke up and like my windows were open. And the big one was open as well, like a tiny little bit. So I like woke up and I just like saw like the wind and the rain. It was literally like hammering down on the windows. I was like, so I like got out of bed and I like shut the window. I was like, maybe loads of water came in during the night. Maybe I didn't realize, but it must have just started because there wasn't actually any water there. So that's good at least. But yeah, it was like crazy storm and I was like, whoa. But it wasn't in the middle of the night. It was kind of around the time that I would normally wake up anyway. It was like around like 7:30. But yeah, it must have been quite windy because I looked out the window into the garden, and there was like loads of pots and everything that had just been like blown over. So it must have been quite gusty out there because I don't know. The other day, it was like nice hot weather, and I didn't realize there was a storm coming. To be honest, but I cleaned my room and did like the vacuuming and stuff this morning. So it's looking a lot better. I closed the windows as well actually because I was getting it was very cold in here, and then I was like, I'm still really cold. It doesn't help that I'm wearing shorts as well, but I've got like a sweater on. But I did go make a coffee because firstly it's coffee, absolutely lovely, fantastic, and also warm. But it's like too hot at the moment, so I'm not going to drink it. So I have coffee and water over here. I've got 2 coasters. We just hanging out, you know, with all these drinks, staying hydrated. Absolutely fantastic. But I am going to go and have lunch in maybe like 15-20 minutes. So I'm not going to do a massively long live stream. Just keep it moderate. But yeah, no, there was storms. I did cleaning on a Monday. Oh my goodness. Look at that motivation. To be fair, I always clean on a Monday. But no, I don't know. I guess it just gets you ready for the whole week. You'll just say yes. Don't need to worry about that until next Monday. Which maybe isn't very like an encouraging of a thought. But I don't know. It seems to work well for me. I've got some hair in my nose. So yeah, no, last week I was playing a few games that I've been meaning to play for a while. It was a few games I got on the sale a couple of months ago. It was, Life is Strange. I played the that game literally just came out, so I haven't been meaning to play it for a while, but when did it came out? I think it was around like the 10th, 13th of September, I believe, maybe. Possibly, who knows? Anyway, I played it. When did I start? I think I played it. It came out on the Thursday, I remember, and I started playing it on the weekend because I didn't have enough time. Thursday or Friday, because I don't know, it's the kind of game you want to sit down and play properly, really, because you kind of get immersed in it. So it was better to do it on the weekends and during the next week when I had some more time. Uh, oh wait, no, maybe it took me like a week to finish because I didn't play during the week really, and then I played at the weekend. Oh yeah, so it actually, I think I finished it not this weekend, but the weekend before, maybe. Yeah, I must finish it then because then I was like, I really want to play the last season of Telltale's Walking Dead because I played all of the games previously, like years ago, and I only just got around to playing that final one, and I don't want to talk about the story too much, so I don't want to spoil it in case anyone is still planning to play it. But I was actually really happy with the game. I think in previous games, I think it's kind of funny. You move around locations a bit more. The same in Life is Strange, actually, I believe. Um, but yeah, no, I feel like in the past games you move around like different areas a lot. Like I think in the first Walking Dead game, you're like traveling to like cities, and then you go on the farm, then you're at the motel. You go around a lot, but in the final game, you're only really at this in this one area for most of the time. But it's still really good because sometimes in those games you're like, oh, I just want to stay in this area for longer. So it kind of is a mixture of both because you still go away, but stay in the same area. But that's just one thing I noticed, and the same in Life is Strange. Like Life is Strange 2, you're literally traveling like around loads of different states of like America. Like you're like planning to get to Mexico, and in Life is Strange True Colors, you're only kind of really in Haven Springs, which is the place called that it's set. But no, I really enjoyed both of them, The Walking Dead and Life is Strange. Like Life is Strange, just like the atmosphere, they do such a good job of just creating such like a good mood and like an atmosphere in the world, and it was really nice. It's kind of the game that you just kind of, I don't know, like you just want to like, it's like you want to you want to like forget about it and just like experience it all again because it's just like beautiful and like the stories are really good. And the same with The Walking Dead as well. Like I was very happy with how they ended the season. Like they didn't like completely close it; they left it open. But obviously, it's called The Walking Dead: The Final Season, so I don't think there'll be another one. But it was nice because, especially as like a game that I've been playing for like, or had played in past years, it was good to like get back into it and be like, like there was a bit with Clementine, and there was like a salt lick, and I was like, I remember that salt lick from season 1 in that bar. And it's just like the nice touches like that, things that you forget about. But no, I really liked it. And they did have me at one point, but then I was like, oh, they had me. I was like, no, but it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend playing those if that's the kind of thing you're into. And I feel like even if you don't think you'll enjoy it, you probably will because I know people in the past that I've like spoke to, I've been like, oh, you can play this. They're like, oh, not like Telltale games, and then they've actually like played them and they've been like, oh no, that was actually really good, and they like played everything. But yeah, no, the other game I was playing as well because I had a little bit of time last week. I was playing Firewatch that I also got on the sale. Like I've always heard things about it and seen it in like on like I don't know like PC Gamer or whatever in like online. And I don't know, it was like it wasn't a long game. I think it took like 5-6 hours for me to finish. But no, it was really nice. It was kind of another one of those games where you kind of you like really like you immerse yourself in the atmosphere and like the environment because you're in like this watchtower and you're just there and you're like around the world because it's actually no, it is quite a big world, bigger world than I thought it would be. But yeah, no, it's just kind of funny and it does have like kind of story as well in it. And I know another good game. So I've been real gaming out the past few weeks. It's probably because I had the PC. I've like had withdrawals for so long. But no, it's nice just to have relax a bit and experience some good games and stories. And also, there's me rambling on about video games. The Apple event was, when even was that? It was a couple of weeks ago now, I feel like. But yeah, no, the Apple event, we got the new iPhones, iPhone 13s. There was a new iPad mini as well. What else was there? I think there was just some. Oh, yeah, there was Apple Watch, and they also did some stuff like My Fitness Plus and everything. Apple Fitness. But yeah, no, it was a good event. I kind of they uploaded the kind of like the highlights and stuff onto YouTube, so I watched through them through my subscription box, and then I did also have the main event on as well. But yeah, no, there wasn't anything drastically really changed with the iPhone 13s. It was more like just kind of like camera improvements. Like you now have kind of, I can't remember what they call it. Is it like cinematic mode? But it basically adds like depth to like the video with like the blur, and it seems pretty good because you can also change it afterwards after you've edited the video as well. You can go back and choose the amount, kind of like portrait mode, that kind of thing. My coffee's finally cooled down enough for me to drink it. But I do feel like if it was in the past, I feel like they would have called it like the 12S, kind of like the 6 and the 6S, because there wasn't like it's obviously still the same design. I think on the just the normal one, they had the cameras at an angle rather than straight. But yeah, I guess they don't really go by that kind of naming anymore, do they? They kind of stopped after the 10S. But no, it's a good upgrade as well. If like the kind of thing you need, like I would definitely be interested in the cinematic mode. It's also like better battery life on there as well. But good upgrade for the people that need it. Also, 100. I don't think it's 144 hertz. I think it's like 120. But I don't even know what that would be like on a phone. Like obviously when you're scrolling, it will be smooth. Lighting's gone. There we go. But yeah, no, because when I first experienced it on my PC, it was like crazy. I was like, how is this possible to be going so fast? But yeah, no, I don't. I've never seen it on a phone or like on an iPad or anything. So yeah, I'm curious to see what it will be like on that. So I feel like it's just me, but actually, it's probably not just me. Probably a lot of people probably feel the same way. But I feel like this year has absolutely flown by. Like I remember when it was like January, February, and now it's like October in a few days. Is it? I think 27th today. But October in a few days. That means like Halloween, and then after Halloween, it's basically just the build up to Christmas, isn't it? So it's like, where did that go? But yeah, funny, very strange. For some reason, I always feel like summer will be very long, but I don't know. It kind of went past blink of an eye this year. I really should put my coasters closer. I could probably just put them up here, but then I'm like, that seems really weird being up. I don't really put stuff up here. Also, I do know as well that the Life is Strange True Colors Wavelengths is coming out soon as well. I feel like it's at the end of September, so probably like pretty soon. But I'm not entirely sure. It might be, I don't even know. But don't take my word for anything that I say because I'm not. I'm just guessing, or just I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting that date from. I probably saw it somewhere and I was like, it might be right, might not be right. But yeah, that'll be exciting as well because in Before the Storm there was, I can't remember what the episode was called. Wavelengths, or maybe the True Color Life Before the Storm was Wavelengths. But then it's about Stefan, it's in a radio thing, so it probably is Wavelengths from True Colors. Anyway, that's coming out soon, so I still need to play that. something to look forward to. And also the remasters come out next year. I don't know when, but I think early next year, it says on Steam. Oh, and also guess what happened at the Apple event? No AirPods. And I feel like I remember being confident the last time I did like one of these like streams. I was like confident. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw some rumors they're going to be some like AirPods at the event, but that wasn't. There's no AirPods. Not this time. So honestly, I feel like I should just stop saying that now because I feel like I'm just like jinxing it. But if you want to release some AirPods, because I really want to get some, but then I don't want to like. I only get the current ones and then new ones come up because I feel like they are in the works and have been for a while, so it might be coming soon, but it's also like I don't want to wait like that long. Like time is ticking. Time is always ticking. I'm just looking at my nice clean room, and I feel like in the past I think I've like cleaned my room, like dusted it. Because that's what I did this morning. I've dusted it on a live stream. So I was thinking I could maybe do that, but then I don't want to be back there and then you not be able to hear me. So maybe I'll have to experiment and see if you can hear me from back there. I mean, you must be able to. But yeah, cleaning live streams. Oh, I'm still quite cold. It's my legs that are cold. I need a hot water ball. I've never actually owned a hot water ball. But maybe my time is to own one now. We've been going for 17 minutes. Let's take a look on Apple Music and see what's going on. Because we are an Apple podcast, we are a Life is Strange podcast, we are a charts podcast, apparently. No, I can never find where the charts are. Where are the charts? I can like I never see them. It's probably just top songs. Shivers by Ed Sheeran. I feel like that's been up there for a while. Who knows? Anyway, let's get off this. I'm probably looking a bit bright at the moment. I was. Oh, there we go. I've put QuickTime Player down in my dock, and I keep thinking it's OBS, but it's not. I don't even know why. It's because it's like a circle icon, and I both associate them with when you click on them, the webcam starts. Though apart from for QuickTime, you have to go to the top and then do new recording to record from the webcam. Very confusing. I mean, not really. I'm just obviously not paying attention properly. Now, I need to finish this coffee, and then I will go and eat. I'll probably have sausage rolls. I'll have a good sausage roll. Sausage rolls and some kind of crisps. And then for dessert, I'll just have to see what's in the cupboard. Maybe like a cherry bakewell tart. I did have donuts yesterday. Well, I had one left. I didn't eat them all yesterday. So that's obviously not in there anymore, but there might be something, who knows. I have to go and have a look in the little cabinet. But yes. I'm not even that hungry. I've like started eating breakfast again. Because for the longest time I just like I would wake up and not feel like I needed to have breakfast. But now I seem to I have it. I feel like there's a few mornings I miss out. Not on purpose, just like be like, oh, it's like 11. I might as well not have it by now. But it is nice to have some breakfast again. Because apart from like coffee, I'm like thinking, I'm like, where else do I have milk? Like I don't really know. Like, so I have milk again, cereal. I've been having my Frosties. Very nice. So not only is it milk, it's sugary milk. Perfect. Oops, that is not the tab I meant to open. It really is weird lighting. Like, I never know really how to adjust it. Because sometimes I'm very bright. But then I don't want to turn it all the way down because then it will... I don't really know. Anyway. We have the poop. I actually have 3 poops. It's one of my favourite emojis, if not my favourite emoji. I don't know. I like a lot of emojis. Oh, also thinking of emojis, I upgraded to iOS 15. And I haven't had any problems with it so far. It's pretty good. I noticed they changed a few icons. I think it's they changed the maps icon and the weather icon. Also in the weather app, I feel like the animations are different, I believe so. The only thing that really confuses me is do not disturb. Because I go in there and I click on you can click on the moon and it like turns it on. But then it like hides your notifications that you get. Which I don't really like use do not I guess they're kind of making it more so it's like kind of a do not disturb in like focus, so you don't see like messages and then it's like it distracts you. But what I would use do not disturb for is to stop my phone from like vibrating when I got a message, because when you have silent mode on the side, it basically just like gets rid of the noise and basically just gets rid of the noise. So if you just get a message with it on, it would still like vibrate and turn on. But with do not disturb, it would just be completely silent if you got a message. Which is what I used to do not disturb for. Like I'd still like to go in there and like see the messages, but now it's like a little bit difficult because it's like hidden. You have to like scroll up, which is fine. I mean, I guess I've just not been using do not disturb as much, which is not really an issue. But I was just like very confused. I like woke up one morning. I was like, "There's normally like loads of notifications here from like different games and like all these different apps." I'm like, "There's like nothing here." I'm like, "What happened?" But then I scrolled down and realised it was actually there. But yeah, no, I can imagine that's quite confusing though for people that don't really know, like have updated and didn't really know what like any of the changes were. They're like, I've not been getting any messages. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's one thing that took me off guard. But obviously now I know. I was like, oh, oh. And there's also loads of different modes now. There's like a work, personal, work, sleep. So maybe sleep mode's what I need. I don't really know. I have to see what each mode does. But all of the notification things at the top have like changed as well. Like I can't really think of what changed, but I feel like maybe like some text is more bold than before. Sorry, I just took a massive gulp of coffee. I think that's all it's done. You know I'm gonna get some like really sugary at the bottom. It's like yes, lovely. And put this closer back over here now. And now I just am left with my magic pint of water by the looks of things. Anyway, I should probably go and have some lunch soon because it is lunchtime. It's lunchtime, so I should go and have some lunch. So we're okay. I'll stop it when we get to 25 minutes, and I'll say my goodbyes. So thank you for watching this. I don't know when you're watching this. Maybe right now, or maybe in the future. Maybe in a few years. Maybe it's in a museum. Who knows? I don't know what the future holds. Anyway, 56, 57, 58, 59. Bye-bye!